everybody, this is another gaming channel here with a playthrough of Bayonetta 1 for the Nintendo Wii U. This is Progmetaller and sitting by my side is
JEBB, and we are going to play this super popular Sega game on the Nintendo console, which is the first game of the series. There are now 2 of them, and we're waiting for the third one. Fans are asking for it endlessly, okay guys?
The third one is going to come out sometime in the future. We still don't know when. What we do know is that it's being developed for the Nintendo Switch.
At PlatinumGames, and of course the Nintendo Switch, super popular console, doing an amazing time, doing an amazing performance right now in the gaming community. Literally, Nintendo is like printing money with it.
Yeah, printing money with the Switch. Everyone wants to get their hands on a unit. We are still yet to acquire one. But we will at some point in the not so distant future, hopefully.
Yep. We really want to do this. And well, for now, we're gonna start playing this Bayonetta for the Wii U. And to talk about Bayonetta is to talk about her, how do you say that? Protagonist.
Yeah, the protagonist.
Who's a very particular, who's a very unique, who's a very, how do you say? Suggestive person.
She's quite the character.
Quite a girl.
She's known because of her assets.
Yeah.
Her moves. Look at the way she moves. She moves so swiftly. Like a ballet dancer.
Her style.
Her style.
A ballet dancer.
Yeah, ballet
dancer.
A
ballet dancer. Let's say a ballet dancer for now. Okay. Okay, here this is the beginning. I'm having a little tutorial on the moves, okay?
Yeah.
Here we have one of the most important moves, the witch time, okay?
Witch time. This gameplay mechanics is amazing.
Yeah.
Because you see, as you're about to be attacked, you have to dodge a move, and then you go into some sort of bullet time, slow motion kind of thing where you move way faster than your opponent, and then you can just completely obliterate them, with a flurry of moves.
Here's the deal, it's not optional. You actually need to master these mechanics.
Yeah.
Otherwise the game becomes way difficult. Not only that, look at this. Not only that, the game is very restrictive about, it's demanding in terms of punctuation. You think, this is just hack and slash,
no,
this is just punching, mindless punching. No, you have to be precise, you have to make the combos in time, you have to actually put some technique into it to get the good score, which affects how many points you earn, how much money you get, so you can get upgrades and all that, okay? Very good, actually.
So, it's a very well-made game.
Yep, look at that.
Very well put together. I mean, production-wise, you see that a lot of, cash went into the making of this particular game, and a lot of love. Tons of love.
It has a lot of personality too. It's Bayonetta. It's not a game. It's not a copy. It's not a rehash of another game. It has its own personality.
Yeah,
very good one.
It's impossible to ignore the influence of previous franchises from the past, like Devil May Cry.
Yeah, Devil May Cry.
Especially Devil May Cry, but I'm telling you, this game is its own thing. I mean, after a while playing the game, you realize that it's the game is quite an interesting game.
Yeah.
And the action is unparalleled. Look at that. Witch time.
All those special effects, all of explosions, all those.
And look at the rings. The rings, I mean, to me, because this is a game produced by Sega, to me that's a callback to Sonic.
Yeah.
That's a reference, to the Sonic games where rings are so important.
Yeah. I think to some extent they even behave in the same way they behave in the Sega games, right? Like,
and when you see the character animations and the character designs, you immediately recognize, that Sega charm, that they bring up to the table. Like, for example, the first time I saw Bayonetta's, fat friend, the one we're about to meet in just a few minutes, he reminded me of the characters you find in House of the Dead from the arcade. From the days of the arcade. I remember playing House of the Dead 2 at the local arcade, and I was marveled by the graphics at the time and the animations, and then to see them, modernized. Brought to this.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this move. You have a bullet climax where you basically shoot everyone on the stage where you are. Take a look. You have to do this, and then reserve. Look at how beautiful. Look at how she moves. You have to aim all the time. Look.
And you go, yeah.
There you go. It's difficult, huh? Beautiful.
There you go. You see. She's shooting through her high heels. Oh my gosh, she's got guns in her heels.
It's a little difficult.
That's some dangerous woman right here.
She is dangerous.
Like, she's very capable, very flexible.
Let me see if I can. There you go. I did it.
There you go.
It's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. Okay?
Yeah, we're telling you. I mean, it's not just press one button and get through the level. No, you actually have to master the mechanics in order to properly, beat each and every enemy and get through the levels.
I like the music though. This song is nice.
The music is just amazing in this game.
But the main Bayonetta theme, while you're fighting, it's also so fun and it's catchy. You tend to be singing it while doing other stuff.
Yes, it is.
Come on. There you go.
The main theme for Bayonetta 2 is freaking awesome too. We will play Bayonetta 2 on the channel at some point in the not so distant future, hopefully.
Actually, we have played it in a video, but that video is in Spanish, okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, by the way, we have to bring out the fact that this is the first time we're recording an episode in English.
Yep.
Okay? So this is geared towards our English-speaking audience. We here at Another Gaming Channel, two of the founding members, that is Jeb and myself, we are English teachers, and we teach English as a foreign language for a living. We've been doing so for many years now. There's a little bit of history there, but that's something we can talk about and discuss on some other episode.
Maybe in our podcast, which will be released soon.
Yeah. We're currently under, the production phase of our podcast, and we're trying, certain equipment here and there.
That's his friend, the fat guy. He's
friend.
like the one who gives her jobs,
Yeah,
Because by killing these sort of angels, which I don't know, they look like demons, so they are the good guys and the bad guys at the same time. It's not clear there yet, but for now they are the bad guys. Okay. The halos, the little rings, they are valuable. So she chases them, she hunts them for that, which she exchanges for money, and she just destroyed his car. Nice.
oh,
Look at him. He's crazy because
he's not very happy. He's not very happy about landing
on his car,
look at that.
Which he hasn't paid yet, I think.
He hasn't paid for it.
Yeah. No. And it's his birthday, by the way. It's his birthday, so not a good day for now. Okay, so let's hear.
It's a convertible.
It's a convertible. It looks nice. Okay, so here we have.
Old style car.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so we have one bad body here and his friends, his minions.
Yeah, we have this sort of boss-like enemy.
Damn. There you go.
There you go. Some witch time.
Look at all the chances I have to put the sponges in their faces with the witch time. That's actually the advantage of it.
Yeah, witch time is the freaking coolest mechanic they came up with.
And once you play Bayonetta, you understand why people say she is OP in Super Smash Brothers 4 and Super Smash for Nintendo Ultimate. Yes, and it's true. She is a little overpowered, but you know what? They actually, I think, now I understand it. They did a really good job adapting her for that game.
To the game. They did an amazing job. You see her moves. Even the witch time, made it into
exactly. Even the witch time
it's
that
mechanics. It's just
that is
freaking awesome.
That is part of why they think it's overpowered.
Yeah, they think she's overpowered, but I'm telling you, Sakurai and his team, the programmers and developers, what an amazing job they did, adapting the character to the game, and also for the ultimate version of the game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. She was toned down a little bit, she was nerfed a little bit, but she's still a viable character. You can still defeat, tons of opponents if you know what you're doing. It's just that you don't have any of the, overpowered stuff that was featured on Smash 4 for the Wii.
There you go. We did the first mission. Now you see, they take into consideration the combos you did, the time you did, the halos you got, how much damage you get.
Yeah, it was close on you.
And it all goes to a system that a rating system of medals. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, all that. And then when you finish the chapter, you have like a chapter rating. Okay. And it can be excellent or it can be really, really bad. Like
don't expect your first time playing the game don't expect your rating to be good.
No.
Expect it to be a little on the low end of things. And as you progress through the game and as you master the mechanics, you will eventually get better scores. And but all of that can be really put to the test when you play the game on hard mode. which is quite the challenge. Not impossible, because it still feels very fair. It's like every time you die, it's your fault. It's not the game that's being unfair to you. But I'm telling you, you need to be patient, and you need to master, the mechanics.
This is, I think with this part, the prologue of the game finishes. And it used to be really, really hard for me. I don't know, because of the time, because I didn't know how to dodge. I didn't dodge, I just got punched. So I used to die a lot. And believe it or not, the punches here, the enemy punches, the hits you get, they actually hurt.
Yeah, they hurt quite a lot.
Yeah. And the game, there you go, you have the torture attack. You have to mash the button, and then you get extra points. You see, you got max bonus, extra points for that. If you don't get the whole power on that attack, you don't get all the points, okay? And the game is like, okay, you didn't do it.
So fast-paced.
So fast-paced.
All the action.
So fast-paced, and we are supposed to be in slow motion in this scene actually.
Torture attack. Look at
there you go.
Another animation. Look at that. Different animation from the last.
Nice. Okay, I think this guy freed himself from the. Yeah, he freed himself from the witch time. The witch time. So he moves normally. Here we have our buddy John, because she's not. I tend to change her name. It's not Jean, John. And
I immediately go, for the French pronunciation, John.
I don't know why I call her Jean. Like, she's not. It's
only natural you do. The spelling makes you.
She's not an X-Man.
I know she's not an X-Man. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, and it actually did it, guys. There you go. Pure platinum. No damage. Time.
No damage. Look at that.
Is
Awesome.
That is a very good.
You got rated.
That is a very good score. The first time I was like, there you go. Look at those cutscenes, man. Just over the top.
So much style to it.
Action.
Look at that. The choreography,
The choreography. Amazing.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they're flexible.
Oh, they are.
Quite lean,
Friends or foes? What are they? Okay, there's a freaking truck coming at us.
And they just dodge it, just like that.
I just, whatever.
They're that capable.
Whatever, guys. I mean, this is another day at the office. One coffee. Okay. There you go. We saw the current cinematics, and let me see. I think we will finish the chapter soon, so don't worry about the chapter. There you go. And we have here the Gates of Hell. The Gates of Hell, it's basically the store where you buy all the stuff.
Where you buy upgrades
and that character you see, the Rodan, that's his name. He's the one who basically sells you the good stuff in the game. Okay, and he's your ally to some extent. A little bit of a not a good player, not a good character, not a bad character. He's just there.
He's neither good nor bad. He's just there to fulfill, the purpose of, being the store. But there's a character, there's a well fleshed out character behind it, because it's not like where you're playing a game like Resident Evil 4, where you've got this guy who sells you all the stuff and you find him everywhere, during the game, and you don't know his backstory. He's just there to be the shop, to be the store. And that's it. I mean, what's up with that guy? Well, this guy, we do get a little bit of his background story. So look at that.
Well, guys, with this, we actually finished the prologue, and we got a Platinum Award. You see? Take a look.
Look at that statue.
It even counts how many items you use. There's no items, combos, time, damage you take, the award that you take for, completing the combos and getting good stuff in the game, and no item. 5,000 points. You get more money for that. So, there you go. Okay, guys, I think with this one, we can wrap it up, right?
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up for the time being. Next time, we're going to play a little bit more of Bayonetta. We're going to go into the next chapter, and don't forget to click the like button, and also to subscribe to the channel, and remember to click on the bell so you can turn on all notifications and when we're uploading a new content. We usually upload content 3 or 4 times a week, depending on their schedules, and it's been a pleasure, you guys. See you next time. Progmetaller out.
Okay, here I'm playing a little extra mini game. It's a mini game that you have at the end. You get, extra points by killing them, and you earn some points, and you can change that for, little items that you can use to get health, get extra magic, and all that. If you can use it, you get extra money. Okay, and that's it. Okay, guys. See you in the next episode of Bayonetta in another gaming channel.
See you guys.
Bye.